Binomial distribution continuation. Next problem, problem number 6. In 250 sets of 12 tosses of a coin, in how many cases one can expect 8 heads and 4 tails? So here we have to find the expected number of times the event occur. That means you have to find the expected frequency. So expected frequency is denoted by f of x, and it can be calculated by the formula n into p of x. Here p of x is the respective probability multiplied with capital N, here given as n is equal to 256. So first I write the data, whatever given. So here small n is equal to 12, because we are conducting the experiment with 12 coins, n is equal to 12, and capital N. So this experiment is conducting 256 times. So capital N 256, and small p, the probability of getting success. So here the probability of getting head, that is equal to 1 by 2. So Q is also 1 by 2. Right. Now by binomial probability law, the probability of getting x heads is equal to 12cx p power x 1 by 2 whole power x and q power 12 minus x, where x is equal to 0, 1, so on 12. By binomial probability law, the probability of getting x successes and x heads, that is 12cx p power x q power n minus x, or I can simplify this as 12cx into 1 by 2 whole power x plus 12 minus x, that is 12. Now our required probability, our probability is, we require now probability of x is equal to 8 heads. Our aim is to find the probability of getting 8 heads out of 12 coins tosses. So that is p of x is equal to 8 is 12c8 into 1 by 2 whole power 12. So 12c8 is nothing but 12c4. 12c8 is nothing but 12c8. The value is 495 into 1 by 2 power 12 required probability. Now we have to find the expected frequency. Therefore, the expected frequency, the expected number of heads obtaining in 256 sets, the expected frequency is equal to f of x is equal to capital N 256 into 498 into 1 by 2 power 12, that is approximately 30.937 on calculating. So because it is an integer, 256 sets, how many would you expect? Means it is a frequency, it is a number of times. So I can write it is approximately 31 times. So 31 times you can expect out of 256 sets of throws, 31 times you can expect 8 heads and 4 tails. That is the required solution. The next topic in binomial distribution is fitting of binomial distribution. So here we have to fit the given data to the binomial distribution, and here I am going to derive the recurrence formula for the probabilities in binomial distribution. So using recurrence formula, we are going to fit the data to the binomial distribution. So we know that by binomial probability law, the probability of getting x successes, p of x is equal to p of x is equal to ncx p power x q power n minus x, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2, so on n. Then p of x plus 1, the probability of getting x plus 1 successes out of n trials will become nc x plus 1 p power x plus 1 q power n minus x minus 1. Therefore, p of x plus 1 by p of x is equal to, p of x plus 1 is nc x plus 1 p power x plus 1 q power n minus x minus 1 by ncx p power x q power n minus x. But we know that ncr plus 1 by ncr is equal to n minus r by r plus 1. This is the formula. ncr plus 1 by ncr is equal to n minus r by r plus 1. So ncx plus 1 by ncx I can write n minus x by x plus 1, and p power x gets cancelled, the value p into q power minus 1. So q power n minus x, q power n minus x gets cancelled. You will get q power minus 1 in the numerator. That is n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q into p of x is equal to p of x plus 1. So which is called the recurrence formula for the probabilities in binomial distribution. The recurrence formula is p of x plus 1 is equal to n minus x by x plus 1 into small p by small q into capital P of x. Right. Now I am going to write the formula for the recurrence formula for the frequencies in binomial distribution. You know that the formula for the frequencies f of x is equal to n into p of x. Frequency is obtained by multiplying capital N with the given probability. So on multiplying both sides with n, we get n into p of x plus 1 is equal to n into n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q into p of x. So here n into p of x plus 1 can be written as f of x plus 1. On the right hand side, m minus x by x plus 1 into p by q. N into p of x can be written as f of x. This is called the recurrence formula for the frequencies in binomial distribution. Binomial distribution lo recurrence formula for the frequencies. This is the recurrence formula for the probabilities. So the formula f of x plus 1 is equal to n minus x by x plus 1 into small p by q into f of x is called the recurrence formula for the frequencies in binomial distribution. Here the initial frequency, that is f of 0, can be obtained by the formula n into p of 0, where p of 0 means p of x is equal to 0. P of x is equal to 0 means nc0, p power 0, q power n minus 0, that is 1 into q power n, that is equal to q power n. So the value is n into q power n. This is the formula to find the initial frequency f of 0. F of 0 can be calculated by the formula capital N into q power n. The remaining frequencies f of 1, f of 2, f of 3, f of 4, so on, can be calculated using this recurrence formula. Recurrence formula means using one value you can find successive values. If you know f of 0, you can find f of 1 using this formula. If you know f of 1, you can find f of 2 using this formula. Now to find f of 1, how to find f of 1? F of 1 means, this is f of x plus 1 when x is equal to 0. That is nothing but n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q at x is equal to 0 into f of 0. Suppose if you want to find f of 1, you need to calculate f of x plus 1 when x 0. I am putting x 0, this is f of 1. This is equal to n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q when x is 0 into f of 0. Similarly, the third probability, f of 2. F of 2 can be calculated by the formula f of x plus 1 when x is equal to 1 is equal to n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q when x is equal to 1 into f of 1. So similarly, we can find the rest of the frequencies using this recurrence formula. Problems on fitting of binomial distribution. First problem, fit a binomial distribution to the following data and compare the theoretical frequencies with the actual ones. So these are the actual values. We have to find the same values using binomial distribution. That is called fitting of binomial distribution. So we know that the recurrence formula for the frequencies in binomial distribution is f of x plus 1 is equal to n minus x by x plus 1 into small p by q into f of x, and the initial frequency can be calculated by the formula f of 0 is equal to n into q power n. Here q is called the probability of getting failure. So q value can be found by using from the given data, and q value can be calculated from the given data. So first you have to equate the mean of the distribution to np. So first find the mean of the distribution. Mean is equal to formula sigma xi into fi by sigma fi. So summation xi into fi, 0 into 2, 0, plus 1 into 14, 14, plus 2 into 20, 40, plus 2 into 34, 3 into 34, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9, plus 102, next 22 4s, 88, plus 5 into 8, that is equal to 40, by the sum of all frequencies, 20 plus 14. Here first write to capital N. Capital N is summation fi, that is equal to 14, 16, 36, 66, 70, 92 plus 8, that is equal to 100. And small n is equal to 5. X varies from 0 to n. So n value should be taken as 5. So this is equal to summation fi 100. So in the numerator the value 88 plus 102, 190, 230, 270, 284. 284 by 100, that is equal to 2.84. The mean of the distribution from the given data, it is 2.84. But what is the mean formula in binomial distribution? Mean is equal to NP. But mean of binomial distribution is equal to NP, which is equal to 2.84. Am I right? Then what is n? N is equal to 5. So 5p. Therefore 5p is equal to 2.84, or p is equal to 2.84 by 5. So that value is equal to 0.568. P value 0.568. So then q is equal to 1 minus p, that is 1 minus 0.568, that is equal to 0.432. So we reach the value of p and value of q, and n is equal to 5 and capital N is equal to 100. So we reached all the values. Now we can find the frequency capital f value. Now the initial frequency. Now the initial frequency is equal to f of 0 is equal to capital N into q power n. So what is n here? 100 into q value 0.432 whole power n means 5. So that value is equal to 1.504. That is initial frequency. Next, to find the remaining frequencies f of 1, f of 2, f of 3, f of 4, f of 5, we use the recurrence formula for the frequencies. So now I use the table of expected frequencies. Table of expected frequencies. So I use the small table So here I write the x values here, x0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So observe the table. And the next value n minus x by x plus 1. The next column containing n minus x by x plus 1. Next column n minus x by x plus 1 into small p by q. And the last column expected frequency. Expected frequency. F of x plus 1 is equal to n into or n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q into f of x. Expected frequency recurrence formula. Now when x is equal to 0, I write all the values. When x is equal to 0, what are the values? N value 5, 5 minus 0 by 0 plus 1, this value 5. Similarly, when x is equal to 2, when x is equal to 1, n 5, 5 minus 1, 4 by 1 plus 1, 4 by 2, that is equal to 2. Similarly, when x is equal to 3, 2, x2, n 5, 5 minus 2, 3 by 2 plus 1, 2, 3 by 3, that is 1. X is equal to 3, 5 minus 3, 2 by 4, that is equal to 1 by 2. And x is equal to 3, n 5, 5 minus 3, 2 by 3 plus 1, 2 by 4, that is nothing but 1 by 2. Next, when x is equal to 4, 5 minus 4, 1 by 4 plus 1, 5. When x is equal to 5, this value is not required. Next, n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q. We have p value 0.568, q value 0.432, then p by q. P by q is 0.568 by 0.432, and that value is equal to this value is equal to approximately 1.32. Now 5 into 1.32, this value n minus x by x plus 1, already 5 into 1.32, that value is 6.6. Use the calculator. 5.5 into 1.32, 6.68. So initial frequency already we have calculated. Initial frequency f of 0 already we have calculated. The value is 1.504. Next, I am coming to the next value. 2 into, when x is equal to 1, n minus x by x plus 1, 2 into 1.3. 2 into 1.32. 2 into 1.32 is 2 into 1.32. That is equal to 2.64. So next, to find the other value f of 1, the next frequency, we have to multiply n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q and x0 into f of 0. So n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q and x0, what is the value? 6.6. 6.6 into f of 0. F of 0 means 1.504. So here onwards, to find the next frequency, we multiply the previous two table values. Third table and fourth table multiplication value. So 6.6 into 1.504. So the value is equal to 9.926. That is the second frequency. That means f of 1. Similarly, when x is equal to 2, this value 1 into 1.32, that is 1.32, and f of 2. F of 2 is obtained by multiplying the previous values. F of 2, and when f of x plus 1, when x is equal to 1, that is nothing but n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q, when x is equal to 1 into f of 1. So that value 2.64, directly I am writing 2.64 into 9.926, that is equal to 26.204. Right. So the next value 3, when x is equal to 3, n minus x by x plus 1 is 0.5, and this is 0.5 into 1.32. 0.5 into 1.32 is 1.32 into 0.5, that is equal to 0.66. So the next frequency f of 3 can be calculated by multiplying the previous values, 1.32 into 26.204. So 1.32 into 26.204, that is equal to 34.589. Clear, all of you? Next, last value. When x is equal to n4, n minus x by x plus 1 is 0.5, that is nothing but 0.2. 0.2 into 1.32. 0.2 into 1.32. That is equal to 0.264. 0.264. And here the value f of 4 is equal to 0.66 into 34.589. That is 0.66 into the 0.66 into 34.589, that is equal to 22.828. So the last value, it is not required, only f of 5 value, that is multiplication of these two values. On multiplying these two values, you will get last frequency. So value is 0.264 into 22.828, that is equal to 6.026. Right. So these are the frequencies obtained using the recurrence formula in binomial distribution, and because it is a frequency, I will round to the next integer. 1.5 can be rounded to 2, 9.9 it can be rounded to 10, 26.20 that is 26, 34.589 this can be treated as 35, 22.828 that can be treated as 23, and 6.026 and this is 6. So the frequencies are 2, 10, 26, 35, 23, 6. So these are the frequencies obtained by using the binomial distribution. So what are the original frequencies? We have to compare. We have to compare the original frequencies with the frequencies obtained by binomial distribution. So that I write here. Here I can use the tabular formation just to observe the data. X values are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and frequencies expected, these are the observed frequencies. Observed frequencies, these are the expected frequencies by binomial distribution. So already given data 5, the given data values just 2, 14, 20, 34, 22, 8. These are the observed frequencies. In conducting the experiment, we have obtained these values. Here the values by the frequency 2 and this value is 10 and this value is 26 and this is 35 and this is 23 and this is 6. These are the comparison between the observed frequencies and the theoretical frequencies. Next problem on fitting of binomial distribution. 4 coins are tossed 160 times. The number of times head occur is given below. The data given below. X 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The number of times 0 heads happened in 8 times. 1 head happened in 34 times. 2 heads happened in 69 times. 3 heads happened in 43 times. 4 heads happened in 6 times. And the total must be 160. First you check the values. 34, 640, 109, 109 plus 8, 117, 117, 120 plus 440, 160. Right? Fit this data to the binomial distribution on the assumption that coins are unbiased. Coins are unbiased means the probability of getting is taken as 1 by 2 and Q is also 1 by 2. There is no need of equating the mean of the distribution to NP. Here you can get directly P value, Q value. Problem will be simplified problem. Solution. Here, first write the data. Small n is equal to 4. X values from 0 to varies from 0 to n. So n is equal to 4. And capital N is equal to sum of all frequencies, that is 160. Since coin is unbiased, small p is equal to the probability of getting head is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, q is also 1 by 2. Then q is 1 by 2. Now, the initial frequency. What is the initial frequency formula? F of 0 is equal to n into q power n. So here n is 160 into q is 1 by 2 whole power small n. Small n is equal to 4. It is 160 by what is 2 power 4? 2 power 4. 16, that is equal to 10. So the initial frequency we have obtained, the value is equal to 10. So the next frequencies f of 1, f of 2, f of 3, f of 4 can be calculated by using the tabular data. So now we use the table to find the remaining frequencies. So table of expected frequencies. Table of expected frequencies. So we use 4 columns to find all the frequencies. X values, n minus x by x plus 1, like as previous problem. The next column n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q, and the last one expected frequency, that is f of x plus 1 is equal to n minus x by x plus 1 into small p by q into f of x. Here what is n? N is equal to 4, capital N is equal to 160, small p 1 by 2, q also 1 by 2, therefore p by q is equal to half by half, 1 అయిపోతుంది. So now write the entry, enter all the values x 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and n minus x by x plus 1, n 4, 4 minus 0 by 0 plus 1, that is equal to 4. So when x is equal to 1, 4 minus 1, 3 by 2. Next value, n minus x, 4 minus 1, 3 by 1 plus 1, 3 by 2. Next, when n is equal to 4, 4 minus x 2, 4 minus 2, 2 by 2 plus 1, that is 2 by 3. Next entry. Next, when x is equal to 3, 4 minus 3, 1 by 3 plus 1, 1 by 4. And last value, 4 minus 4, 0. This value is not, no need of taking this value. So simply you put hyphen mark. Next, this into multiplied with p by q. P by q is already 1. So 4 into 1, that is 4. 3 by 2 into 1, 3 by 2. 2 by 3 into 1, 2 by 3. 1 by 4 into 1, 1 by 4. Last value, no need. And initial frequency, already we have calculated initial frequency f of 0 as the value, already we calculated f of 0 is equal to 10, right? Next, f of 1, to calculate f of 1, f of x plus 1 when x 0, that is n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q when x 0 into f of 0. So n minus x by x plus 1 into p by q when x 0, what is the value? 4 into f of 0 is 10. Multiply the previous two values, that is equal to 40. Next, f of 2 can be calculated by multiplying the previous two values. 3 by 2 into 40, 2 20s, 22s are 23s are 60. And f of 3, what is f of 3? Previous two values multiplication, 2 by 3 into 60, 3 20s, 22s are 40. And last value, last frequency f of 4, 1 by 4 into 40. 1 by 4 into 40 is equal to 10. So these are the frequencies obtained using binomial distribution, and these are the frequencies obtained by conducting the experiment. So here 8 it is 10, it is 34 it is 40, it is 69 it is 60, it is 43 it is 40, 6 10. So these are nearer values to the original values. So this is the required solution. The next distribution is Poisson distribution. The Poisson distribution can be derived as a limiting form of binomial distribution under the following three conditions. The first one is the number of trials, small n, is indefinitely large. N value tends to infinity. And second one, the probability of success, that is constant, that is very small. That means small p tends to 0. And the third assumption, the mean np is equal to lambda, so that p is equal to lambda by n and q is equal to 1 minus lambda by n. Clear? The Poisson distribution can be derived as a limiting form of binomial distribution under the three assumptions. N value infinity tends to infinity, the constant probability of success is very small, that is p tends to 0, and np, the mean of the distribution, binomial distribution, np is equal to lambda, where lambda is a positive constant, then p value lambda by n, q value become 1 minus lambda by n. Now I am interested to derive this limiting form of the binomial distribution. We know that from binomial distribution, the probability of getting x successes in n trials is given by binomial distribution b of x n comma p is equal to ncx p power x q power n minus x, where x varies from 0, 1, 2, so on n. This is, we know that already from binomial distribution, and this I can write it as n factorial by x factorial into n minus x factorial into p power x into q means 1 minus p whole power n minus x. Now I want to expand the factorial values n into n minus 1, n minus 2, so on, n minus x minus 1, that means n minus x plus 1 into n minus x factorial, n into n minus 1, n minus 2, so on, n minus of x minus 1, n minus x plus 1 into n minus x factorial by x factorial, I am writing as it is, and n minus x factorial, and here I am writing p by 1 minus p whole power x into 1 minus p whole power n. 1 minus p whole power minus x I write in the denominator. So here n minus x factorial gets cancelled, and n into n minus 1, n minus 2, so on, n minus x plus 1 by x factorial into, and I am putting here p is equal to lambda by n. We are going to show the Poisson distribution is the limiting form of the binomial distribution. So I am putting p lambda by n. So lambda by n by 1 minus lambda by n whole power x into 1 minus lambda by n whole power n. So I am simplifying n into, so n taking outside n each term, n on taking out, it is n power x. Here 1 term, 2 terms, so on, x minus 1 terms into 1 term, and x terms vastayi. So n power x into 1 minus 1 by n and 1 minus 2 by n, so on, 1 minus x plus 1 by n by x factorial. In the denominator it is 1 minus lambda by n whole power x into lambda power x by n power x into 1 minus lambda by n whole power n. N power x also gets cancelled, and the value is equal to 1 minus 1 by n into 1 minus 2 by n into so on 1 minus x minus 1 by n 1 minus, sorry, here also x minus 1 minus x minus 1 by n divided by, in the denominator we have x factorial into 1 minus lambda by n whole power x into lambda power x into 1 minus lambda by n whole power n. This is b of x n comma p. So now I am taking the limiting form. Now consider limit n tending to infinity b of x n comma p is equal to limit n tending to infinity 1 minus 1 by n, 1 minus 2 by n, so on 1 minus x minus 1 by n by x factorial into 1 minus lambda by n whole power x into lambda power x into 1 minus lambda by n whole power n. So here this is x factorial, which is independent of n value, and lambda power x, which is also independent of n. It doesn't contain any n value. I can write outside from the limit value lambda power x by x factorial, limit n tending to infinity 1 minus 1 by n, 1 minus 2 by n, so on 1 minus x minus 1 by n, in the denominator 1 minus lambda by n whole power x into 1 minus lambda by n whole power n. So I am substituting the limit. So this value 1 minus 0, n infinity means 1 by infinity, that is 0. In the second term 1 minus 2 by infinity, that also 0, and last value 0 by, this is also 1 minus 0 whole power x. In the remaining term we have limit n tending to infinity 1 minus lambda by n whole power n. So this is equal to lambda by lambda power x by x factorial, this entire term 1, that becomes e power minus lambda. Therefore limit n tending to infinity binomial distribution PDF b of x n comma p is equal to e power minus lambda, lambda power x by x factorial, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2, so on, infinity. Right. So this is the limiting form of the binomial distribution, and this is the Poisson distribution. Now, what I can say, the definition of the PDF of the Poisson distribution is, a Poisson distribution PDF, a random variable capital X, is said to follow the Poisson distribution if its density function will be in the form e power minus lambda into lambda power x by x factorial, where x is equal to 0, 1, 2, so on, infinity. Then next definition, a random variable capital X is said to follow Poisson distribution if its probability mass function is given by P of x is equal to e power minus lambda, lambda power x by x factorial, where x takes discrete values 0, 1, 2, so on, infinity. So here we shall use the notation. Here x approximates to p of lambda to denote the random variable x follows the Poisson distribution with the parameter lambda. Here lambda is called the parameter of the distribution. In binomial distribution the parameters are NP, number of trials, probability of success. Here lambda is the parameter. In Poisson distribution, lambda is the parameter of the distribution. Next, to show that the sum of all probabilities in any distribution is 1, in Poisson distribution also, I would like to show that the probability of x is equal to x. The sum of all probabilities, summation of P of x is equal to summation e power minus lambda power x by x factorial, where x is equal to 0 to infinity, x 0 to infinity, e power minus lambda power x by x factorial. This is e power minus lambda independent of x in sigma summation x 0 to infinity lambda power x by x factorial. This is e power minus lambda, on putting x 0, lambda power 0 by 0 factorial 1 plus x1 lambda by 1 factorial plus lambda by 2 factorial, so on, infinite series. This is e power minus lambda into, this is the expansion of e power lambda. So this is e power lambda, that is e power 0, that is equal to 1. So I can say that in Poisson distribution also, the sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. Next one is mean of the Poisson distribution. Mean of the Poisson distribution. And I would like to show that mean is equal to lambda. So mean, we know that by definition mean is equal to expected value of x is equal to summation x into the probability mass function. Here the summation x 0 to infinity x into p of x e power minus lambda into lambda power x by x factorial. So this I can write summation x 0 to infinity x into e power minus lambda into lambda power x can be written as lambda power 1 into lambda power x minus 1 by x into x minus 1 factorial. So now I can write x gets cancelled, e power minus lambda into lambda, both are independent of x terms. So I can write outside lambda into e power minus lambda. This is x is equal to 1 to infinity. So 0 minus 1, negative factorial not allowed. So I can take the limits 0 to infinity as 1 to infinity, lambda power x minus 1 by x minus 1 factorial. Now this is lambda into e power minus lambda into, on expanding the summation, on putting x is equal to 1, lambda power 0 by 0 factorial, that is 1. On putting x is equal to 2, lambda power 1 by 1 factorial. On putting x to 2 minus 1, 1 by 1 factorial. On putting x to 3, lambda square by 2 factorial plus so on. So clearly this is an infinite series and it is the expansion of e power minus lambda, e power lambda. So this is lambda into e power minus lambda into the entire term e power lambda, that is equal to lambda. This is the mean of the Poisson distribution. Next, variance of the Poisson distribution. Variance of the Poisson distribution. So the variance formula for any distribution, variance is equal to e of x square minus e of x whole square. Now variance is equal to e of x square minus e of x whole square. Already we know that e of x, expected value of x, mean is equal to lambda in Poisson distribution. Already we have derived. Now we consider only e of x square. Then I substitute in the variance equation. Consider e of x square, that is summation x square into the probability mass function. So x square can be written as x into x minus 1 plus x of p of x. So this can be written as x into x minus 1 into p of x plus summation x into p of x. But summation x into p of x is nothing but mean. So mean is nothing but lambda. So I can replace this by lambda, second term by lambda. So only first term to be evaluated, summation x into x minus 1 P of x can be written as e power minus lambda, lambda power x by x factorial, the second term lambda, because it is the mean of the distribution. And here the limits are x is equal to 0 to infinity in general. So this is summation x into x minus 1, and for our convenience I am writing lambda power x as lambda square into lambda power x minus 2 by x factorial can be written as x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 factorial plus lambda. And here the limits for summation x varies from 2 to infinity, because negative factorial is not possible. X varies from 2 to infinity. So now on x minus 1 both are cancelled. Here e power minus lambda into lambda square. These are independent of x terms. So I can write e power minus lambda, lambda square outside. So x varies from 2 to infinity. The remaining terms are lambda power x minus 2 by, in the denominator you have only x minus 2 factorial plus lambda. So what is this? This is the value of expected value of x square. So this, on expanding the summation, on putting x is equal to 2 first, lambda power 0 by 0 factorial 1, x3 lambda power 1 by 1 factorial, x4 lambda square by 2 factorial plus so on, plus lambda. So this whole thing is replaced by the expansion of e power lambda plus lambda, or this is e power minus lambda into e power 0, that is 1, only lambda square plus lambda. This is expected value of x square. Now on substituting e of x square in variance formula, then variance of x is equal to e of x square minus e of x whole square. So substituting the values, lambda square plus lambda minus e of x lambda, lambda square gets cancelled, the value is equal to lambda. So in Poisson distribution, the variance is equal to lambda. Then what is standard deviation? The standard deviation is positive square root of variance, that is root of lambda. This is the another formula in Poisson distribution. Variance lambda and standard deviation is root lambda.